Find functional hilarity at the Biffa Emporium. Girl, it's what I heard. Allegedly, it's just the word. Allegedly, it's on the street. Allegedly, I sing to the beat. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly. Sure, I do that sound test. But let's get to Zeus and the Auntie Podcast. We have Darius McCray, but first, Tokyo Tony has to open the episode by opening her legs. Panty free. Why are we sisters scissoring in a circle yet again? Tia said Tokyo's nether regions looked like 17 years of bad luck, and I'm inclined to agree. I never want to see, but I will agree. I'll say this, they are hags. There's a step beyond crone, because crones have power. These are hags. They're low on the magical totem pole. Hags, created of dark magic. Definitely some of Satan's minions. Hags. But they're more interesting than Carl. But now in comes Eddie Winslow. Is he known for anything else? I know he still does movies, but does he have any other big roles, or is Eddie it? So he's been working with comedians on something called Hey Darius, which is past hilarious. You were charming up until you said that. He says he dates aunties and doesn't have a type. He loves women. He said, I ain't into men, but everybody invited to my party. Who cares? It is 2024, really. Who cares? These lesbian relationships last longer. Look at Jackie and Simone. So apparently he's from a Hollywood family. I didn't know that. The Smolletts are a Hollywood family, big behind the scenes and in production. Oh, God. We don't want to hear about your sex life with Superhead. I'm glad y'all kept it spicy in the bedroom, but we don't care. Now, the OnlyFans is what you were interested in. Get to that. Get to what's your definition of a woman. So Darius is talking about the role play he used to do in the boudoir, and Tia's gonna say, so you was fantasizing about other men. And if he was, Tia, why you always gotta attack the people on the show? He said, I'm not gay. He answered your question. Point blank. Do I consider men that sleep with trans women gay? Honey, if they consider themselves straight, so do I, because what? Trans women are women. I can respect it. Also, it's not my situation, so how much time and energy am I going to sit here thinking about it? I'm more concerned with the steak and chicken sandwich that I'm making. I'm going to do half steak, half chicken. Remember in the mall when you would get those steak sandwiches with cheddar cheese and barbecue sauce? I'm recreating that tonight. I'm more concerned about what I'm going to call that than what I'm going to call a straight man that dates trans women. A Philly cheesesteak. Well, it was a Philly cheesesteak place. But what I got was called a Texas or a Southwest cheesesteak. Because a Philly cheesesteak, because I know Philly people. I'm from Tri-State. I love my Philly people, but you really can only get a Philly cheesesteak in Philly. I get it. You can only get New York pizza in New York. Now that I don't live there, it's I'll have pizza. I'm this is good. It's not New York, but it's edible. We can enjoy what we have in front of us because we're not getting on a plane. Somehow this show feels like network-sanctioned sexual harassment. I know it's harassment, but these heifers ain't pronouncing nothing right. Why should I? Now, Darius, you saying you joking about cocaine, but you sure sweating. You sure sweat. He was in Transformers? He was in Salt? Now, Salt's one of my favorite movies. That was a cameo. Oh, God, he said I give good head. Tia Kemp said like a bull dagger or something. Well, Tia, you'd know. Tia, I have to ask, when you fellate, do you remove your chompers? Because I could see them chiclets getting in the way. Gumming up the goods, should we say. Oh God, Tia, this tongue flicking like some type of reptilian creature. Ooh, that does not give sexual prowess. That gives infected gums because of cheap veneers. Darius still sweating, and he says it's hot in there, and they're like, no, it's not. And studios are notoriously cold. He said he's on child support and it's fraud. It's a lot more boring than I expected. 22 minutes in and it's a real yawn. He got like 5 or 6 kids. He said it's a $35 billion industry. You know how you could have not been on child support? Not having children. Or not having children out of wedlock. But now he's celibate. Ain't nobody buying that. Aha! They told him to get an OnlyFans. He said, well, if I do, it'll be Christian. He said the biggest misconception about him is he's a deadbeat dad. You just said child support was a fraud. Now you take fatherhood seriously. Not seriously enough to be in the home with the child, though. Not that serious, but serious. Now he talking about women. You need to have love for your child more than hate for your co-parent. Maybe the co-parent shouldn't be a being worth hating. Ever think of that? Maybe you earned your hate, and that's your fate. 29 minutes in, and this is becoming tedium. He said, I'm not on drugs, I'm on Darius McCray. I need a drug to get through the rest of this interview. Darius called his ex-wife Superhead a gilf. A granny. I'd love to fuck. Is this over yet? This is agony. They need to have a faster speed like YouTube. Oh, they do. Oh, 1.5, here we go. He says Superhead made it seem like he needed her financially, and that wasn't the case. You needed her for relevance. He's massaging Tokyo Tony's hooves. Tia doesn't like how he talks. It's too proper. Sorry you find education offensive, darling. They said, give us a hood character. He said, watch my movies for that. All right for authenticity. Tokyo, why are you now asking him, would you ever date a guy? Oh, God, I don't know. We don't want him. We don't need Eddie Winslow's bussy over here. We don't. Girl, just trying to make space for him in the LGBT. He said that's not up my alley. Well, whose is it down? He said he's not into it. He lying. If you gonna say I'm lying, then why even have me on? Just tell me what you think, or what you know I think, and move on. However, he would date her if she had a penis. If she was a hermaphrodite. Their word. I don't know what it means. Not that pronunciation anyway. He said 4 drinks in, who cared? Oh, 46 minutes. God, are we done yet? Now they're asking him for advice, but what does he have to offer? I'm done. There was no point. I guess this is why they dropped it early. This was terrible. This was a punishment. That interview was a complete and utter waste of time, energy, and effort. Bronx, how do you feel? I licked my lips too. See, you yawn. He yawned. He approaches the podium. No, he's like, I'm not having anything to say. Painful. It was painful. It was a punishment. Punish a plenty. Alleged what? Alleged who? Allegedly. Allegedly. Don't blame. Don't sue. Allegedly. Allegedly.